Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chat and Chalk Flamingo Farmhouse. It has been so long since I have been here with you guys, and it makes me very sad that it has been so long. But I'll tell you what, I'm getting ready, and my first kid is getting married. So I have been getting ready to do a remote shower for him and his new wife, my new daughter, Emma. And so they're in Georgia and the shower's in Georgia and I'm in Florida. So I have been doing everything online, trying to get everything together, and it's kind of crazy. But it's all good. It's what it is, right? Hey, Lisa, how are you? So we are going to do some fun today. I'm going to make some door tags and show you guys. Actually, I'm going to be using these door tags at the shower as the gifts because, you know, hey, got to do what we got to do. And I'm going to be using this new transfer. Oh, what is the name of it? I just threw away the name. You guys, I threw away the name. It's called Let's Sit and Chat. Oh my gosh, how perfect is that? Hey, Patricia. So let's go ahead and get going with this. And what I'm gonna, I need to fill my mister is what I need to do real quick. So the Mister is amazing. And I have these other ones that I used to use, but now I just take the distilled water and put it into my mister, because I love my mister a lot more than I like these little Amazon things, just so you know. So this is my Mister. I got him all ready now. Oh, and I'll be using that and you'll see it. Hey, Monica, how you doing? So I'm gonna take my transfer shears. I'm gonna cut this puppy up, okay, so that I can work with it. And I am gonna cut it into 4 pieces. The neat thing about Chalk Couture transfers is that they usually have a nice division on them. And this one actually does not. It has 2 sides, okay? You see, you have 2 sides. But I am going to make it into 4 pieces because, so like what I would use this for, honestly, is I would take this porch sign like this and put this on it. Okay, well actually I need to get a 10-inch instead of a 6 or an 8-inch, but that would go on there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use it today on, goodness me, ooh, that would look cool on that screen. So this is another one. So this is a 10-inch across. You see how nice that would look? Ooh, maybe I should just do that one for me. What? Should we do this right now? We can't do this right now. I've got to make these tags for the gifts. Okay, I've got to make the gifts. But hey, look at this. This is 2 feet by 10 inches. On the other side of this, I have, of course, Aloha. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. And I'll have to change the word kick off your shoes to kick off your slippers. You gotta kick off your slippers. We don't wear shoes in Florida. Come on now. Okay, but what I'm going to do is, since I'm only gonna be using part of these, I'm gonna actually cut this transfer in half. I'm gonna leave all the elements on it though. And I don't have to chalk. And I'm gonna do the same with the other side. Where it says rest your soul. I'm gonna do it right above that because you gotta look at where your transfer is, right? Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna turn you down so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna do read a book, daydream, sip a drink. I'm not gonna do that as a gift. I think I'm gonna do have a seat. Let's sit and chat, stay a while, kick off your shoes, and welcome home, come on in. And then I might put rest your soul at the bottom. Come on in, rest your soul. I like that. I'll put those to the side, but we'll start with this one. Have a seat, let's sit and chat, stay a while. Kick off his shoes. We'll say kick off his shoes for them. So this is our door tags. And guys, you can do these in onesies or twosies. Twosies are really cutesies, okay? I'm doing onesies because, like I said, these are gifts. But if I wanted to hang this on my door, I would do twosies. And these are the unfinished wood, okay? So you can wax these to protect your transfer, and I'll show you how to do that on one to take care of things. And if you wax it, then you can reuse it again and again and again and again and be all that, okay? So I think these are $9, guys. $9, $9. Surface wax is this. And I use, where's my little sponger? I use this little sponge, this little, what is it called? Like a car buffer thing for my wax. So the waxing is really easy, and I do it a little different than some people, but that's okay. You do it the way you want to do it. So I just take some wax, get some of our surface wax in there, and I just wax it on really quick. Just like this, get it on there. And you're just really creating a smoother surface on here is the only purpose of the wax, and the fact that if you want to change it out, you can. If you have a nice layer of wax. I'm just gonna add a little bit more wax here. My wax is, my container is crazy because I use it out of the middle instead of out of the sides. Okay, so I have my wax, so I'm gonna take my heat tool or my dryer and just kind of go over that and make it smooth, because you know it's wax, it's gonna melt, and that's okay, but you're actually putting it into the wood this way. And I'm just going quick with this. If you wanted to wax and do your walls, you would let it sit for 24 hours and then you're ready to go. But you can tell the difference that now I have a barrier there, okay? So let me do the other one real quick. And this surface wax is also on my website, and I like it because it's clear. Comes in a nice little tin. And this little tin, when you're done with it, you could like use it for something else and put something fun on there. I'm gonna have to do a whole craft on that one, right? Because you know, I'm all about repurposing. You guys know that. Repurpose it up. From your shirts to your towels to your picture frames to all the things. Okay, so you're just gonna buff that on. And a lot of people like saying, oh, do the round circles, do this. You know what? The point is just to get the puppy on there. That's my thing. And I'm only gonna do the front side. You could do front and back if you wanted. But like I said, I'm kind of going crazy today. I have to actually drive to Georgia today. So I want to get out of here no later than noon. I'd like to get out of here by 10, but it's not going to happen. Because here I am, still making gifts, right? Because, you know, life. And I have pictures of all these lemon things I want to take before I go there and share with you guys. So I'm going to set this one to the side, grab the other one. And what I'm doing is I'm working with two bows here. So I'm going to be pulling colors out of this coral. So that's going to be the pink, the yellow, the green, and the coral. And then I have, of course, my lemons, my yellows, my purples, greens, right? Yellows and whites. So I'm going to be doing, and I was almost thinking I might use this as part of my decor for, you know what? Let me grab a different bow because I'm going to change that up. I know, right? This is my issues. I have so many issues, you guys. I think I'll just use the burlap blue and do some blues. So when I store my bows, you guys, I'm going to use this one as decor for the shower. So when I store my bows, they do get flattened, so you just have to fluff them up. And I always use the wired ribbon. I have a lady that makes my bows for me, and she does amazing. And I purchased the ribbon that I love, and then she makes the bows. So if you're not a bow maker, or if you don't know how, let me know. I'll hook you up because she's reasonable, and this is her passion. You know, we all do our passion. We all love what we do. And that's her passion. Her passion is making bows. I don't get it, but she loves it and adores it. It's kind of like when I chalk, you know, it kind of calms me down and lets me see. So I'm going to use this bow on one. So I've got my blues, and then I've got my pinks and corals on the other. So this one, I'm gonna do have a seat, let's sit and chat, take off your shoes. And I think I'm going to do this one in the teal, or in the corals. So let me grab my colors here. So I'll need a yellow, and I'll need a green. Oh, I could use that nice dark green to tone down that yellow. And then I don't want orange, I want the corals instead. So let me find those. Here's a pretty coral, and that matches really nice. Corals and pinks is what this is. Ooh, I have the shimmery one. That would be pretty because there's that shimmery gold. And I do have gold. That would be nice to just add a little bit of what in there, right? If I can find it. Because, you know, it's just me. It's crazy me. Crazy me. I don't want to add any blacks to that, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to add some, oh, do I have a pink in there? Is there a pink? Yes, there's this hot pink. Okay, that's not the right pink. This is the right pink. My raspberry sorbet. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then tulip. Yeah, tulip goes in there. And where is that gold? I don't know where the gold is, so we're just gonna let that fly unless I see it real quick here. I have a yellow gold, but I don't want that yellow gold. Well, I'll pull it out just in case. I was looking more for a traditional, there it is, the traditional gold. So see, we have the traditional gold and the yellow gold. So there's two different options there, right? All right. So those are my colors I'm going to do on this one. Bada boom, bada bing. Now I got to get my fuzzing cloth. So since this is the first time I am using this transfer, I have to do something called fuzzing. And fuzzing is simply taking off. Now mine's, you know, I use mine for many things. I use this one for cleaning, as you can tell. But it's okay, it washes nice and you're all good to go. But fuzzing is taking off that nasty layer of extra sticky from the factory. So we're just gonna fuzz that. And you'll see this in videos and they don't tell you what they're doing. And that's okay, you know, especially those fast videos, you know, the time-lapse ones. And I do it a couple times and it just helps set the back and gets rid of that extra layer of yuck. So we do have those fuzzing cloths available, and I love them because on the back side, it is a, it's a microfiber cloth, and it works great when you clean off your boards. It takes like, there's no little fuzzies left. Okay, so we have this. We're just gonna push this down, make sure all of our bubbles. So obviously we're gonna do green here. Let's see, so we've got all kinds of fun. So let me just do the green first because that's the only thing I'm really, I'm really like, you know, I know. So I'm gonna use my multi-tool here. And since I'm gonna be doing different colors like subway letters, I'm just going to use my multi-tool and then my mini squeegees, and I have those in 12 packs. So it's really nice that you don't have to wash them every single time, you know. If you're sitting and chalking and crafting, you can just have one. And like I have a whole, y'all know, I have a whole bin of squeegees, right? Because I just sit and when I chalk and craft, then they're there and then I just wash them all at once. I sit them in a tub of water. Easy peasy, lemon breezy. You can put them in your dishwasher too if you want. In like a little baby basket, you know, the bottle baskets. Those work great. Put that back in, wipe off. I'm gonna be using this multi-purpose tool a lot, so I'll wipe that one off. And I'm just gonna pull this. I'm gonna do a pull just so you can see. And we could actually take our little dryer, dry it a little if we wanted, but it's really not gonna matter either way. It'll all be good. So I'm not gonna do the dots up there because that would, well, I could. I need to put a piece of washi tape, and I'm not sure where my washi tape is right now. So we're not gonna do those dots. So, and then when you have to set it back down, you just need to make sure that your transfer is pushed back down. So I think to start out, we're gonna do hot pink. So remember, whenever you open your chalk paste, give it a nice stir, because as you can see, it does separate, and that's okay. The new Creamy Dreamy doesn't separate as much, but this is not the new Creamy Dreamy. This is actually all of our regular original chalk paste colors. So I'm going to do Have a Seat in our Raspberry Sorbet. I love the fact we have all of these fun colors available all year long, you know? And we also have exclusive colors. So like for the seasons, we have what they call In Vogue. And In Vogue is like the exclusive holiday colors, you know? So right now, you know, is Red, White, and Blue and the Vacation Pack and all of those. And those are in the little singles. And that's a really good deal if you're only going to do a couple of projects. You can get 2 or 3 projects out of each single packet set, and then, you know, you can change them out as you like. They're also great for gifts, just so you know. And then I always go back and get all the excess, make sure all my lines are gone, because, you know, you don't want lines in your words, I mean, right? So I'm just gonna wipe this off again. Not a big deal. Cover it up and let's look. Oh, this could be so pretty. Have a Seat. Oh, isn't that pretty? And again, I'll just real quick do that just to give it a little crust on the top. Not a big deal. It doesn't have to be all the way dry. And let's do Let's in yellow, shouldn't we? And kick off your shoes in yellow. Okay, we'll hold that there. But wait, we could do it in gold. Let's do it in the yellow gold. Let's do it in the yellow gold. So this is our Harvest Gold. This was actually one of our couture colors for the fall. We have the regular gold now. I don't have any more Harvest Gold for purchase. I have the new shimmer colors that we'll be using. I can't remember the name. I have to look at the bottom. They come out with all these colors and like with cute names, and I never remember them. I'm so bad with that, y'all. And I think that's the only shimmer I'm gonna put on here. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And that'll pull that gold from the bow over. Okay, Sit and Chat. What are our choices? Okay, we're gonna put that one back. How about, here's where our bow's gonna be here. I know, I think Sit and Chat in this tulip. This is one of our Creamy Dreamies. So whenever you see this, this is our new Creamy Dreamy. And it's gonna stay smooth and creamy a lot longer than our original recipe. Sounds like Colonel Sanders. Sit and Chat. That is my house, right? I just love to sit and chat. And, you know, I always tell people, if you're coming to see my house, don't, because you'll be thoroughly disappointed. But if you want to come and hang with me and we can have some coffee and chat, and you're not coming to look at my house because it's never in order, the hospitality is here. My house is clean, but I'm a clutter queen. So, and I'm a hoarder sometimes. When it comes to craft things, who else? You know, come on now. Be real, y'all. So I think somebody will really like this. I think this will be a good gift. We're only doing like the little written games because they hate playing games, you know. And I'm like, I get you, I do too. But the little written games they're cool with. So that's what we're gonna do. It's just the little written games. I really like this Stay a While. What color is Stay a While going to be? Maybe bring it, tone it down with the guava, or this is, I can use this shimmer. This is the one, Summer Melon. Summer Melon is so pretty. Hey Jane, how are you? I'm seeing a few of you guys. India, nice to see you. This is our new, this is one of our boards, and like if you missed the first part of my live, you'll know that my son is getting married. And I'm doing a shower, and it's all a lemon theme. It's she found her main squeeze, or they found their main squeeze, whatever you want to say, right? But it's lemon, and it's sweet, you know, all kinds of fun. So I'm doing some bright colors, and these are for the gifts for the shower, for their little games. And I'm using, I have 2 bows that I've had made. I'm using those as part of the topper of this. And this is our door tag, and we're just doing layer by layer here. There we go, Stay a While. I like that because it tones it down, right? So let's do shoes and then kick off your. So shoes, what are our colors left? Guava and tulip. Let's do guava. No, we still have some more raspberry sorbet. We could bring that pink in a little more. I think I'm gonna do green with kick off your. Do green, do green. I don't have any neutrals here, do I? No, don't need them. And then I think I'll do the shoes guava, or maybe I'll do it in a nice ombre. We could do that. That would look really cool. Ombre it down back to the raspberry sorbet. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so kick off your shoes, and we'll do this one this way, and then let it down, and then we'll just rub in the shoes. Now, I would be done with this and the next one if I weren't sitting here talking, you guys. I'm just letting you know that. So we're gonna ombre this one with our guava and our raspberry sorbet, and I'll show you how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna use 2 little spatulas on this one, or squeegees. So I'm just gonna go halfway on shoes, like that. All right, nothing fancy, just do it halfway like that. Put that aside. Go ahead and get my guava, and I'm gonna bring it down just barely to the raspberry sorbet here. So ombre is fun, it's easy. You can also just spackle is another thing that I like to do. Is you can just spackle your colors. Ooh, I got a little bit of raspberry up there at the top. It's okay. It's chalk, it's art. Your artwork does not have to be perfect. It is art, everybody's art's different. Now this is where that mister comes in that I love. I'm just gonna mist my fingers right here. Look here, I'm just gonna take a towel, mist my fingers, okay? Get my fingers a little wet. I'm gonna take one finger and I'm just gonna smear right there where they're together. Okay, smear that in and make sure your fingers are wet because that's gonna help you get that smear going. Okay, and puts everything in there, and then when we peel it off, we can take the whole thing off What? Look at that. Let's just dry. Look how pretty that is. Do you see that ombre? I'll hold it up in a minute. Let me just dry it. I have one little area there I'm not happy with, so I'm going to take my detail tool and I'll show you how this works. It's really cool. I have one little boo-boo right here on my A, so I'm just going to take this detail tool and scratch that off. And since I waxed it, it comes off much easier than if I hadn't. So that was it. And here we go. Look at this. See how it ombra'd right there? Isn't that cool? Okay, so now the last step is to make sure our bow's fluffed. Fluff that bow. And if you want to use hot glue, you can use hot glue. I always like to use the wire, especially on the tags, because it seems to work better. And then you have a place that you can use to hang with too. So I like to pull that there. And let me twist the wire at the back, and I'll show you here. So this is all I'm doing here. Twisting the wire at the back. And then you can create a hook if you want, or a loop right here, and do another twist, which is what I'm gonna do for them, since this is a gift. Just like that, and then they have something they can use to hang it with, right? Bring that up, fluff. And like I said, if you want to hot glue gun this, you could. Isn't this a nice little gift? I just think it is, and look cute on my front door. Just saying. Flamingo Farmhouse is all about pink and fun. What do you think? Yes, I love it. I love, love, love it. Okay, so we got that one done. Okay, the last thing I have to teach you to do is how to clean that transfer. So you can either take that fuzzing mat, like sorry about that. That was my son calling. I'm gonna have to call him in a minute. So you take this fuzzing mat just like this, and you can clean right on there. So you're gonna take your mister and spray your transfer. And the neat thing with the mister is you only hold it in once, and it'll give you all the goodness. So it's not like you have to, you know, pump, 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 pump. It literally has a pressure in there, and it does a fine mist. So I just soak this puppy really nice. Abby, can you call Andrew for me and see what he needs? And soak it really nice, and then I'm just gonna take a second towel and just wipe that off. And you're gonna notice that your transfer on the outside stains, and that's okay. That's because the pigment's in our color. That's why we have all those bright colors. It's not gonna hurt anything with your transfer. Now, if you're like OCD and you know, that's gonna be a problem for you, but it's just the way it is. You can also take this into your sink and wash it, but I don't suggest that you soak it or anything like that. You can use our board eraser on the front if this coloring bothers you, and it'll take some of it off. My board eraser is actually in the bathroom right now because I was using it yesterday. But I'm just gonna do 2 coats of this and use my towel because it works really great for me. So I'm just gonna wash this off again, and then I'll show you what I do to get it back on its backer. And there's all these little tips and tricks for me to tell you. So when you pull it off, you're gonna see that you pushed all that excess chalk paste through, right? And that's okay, you wanna do that. Turn it over like this, and you're gonna spray it again. Okay, sticky side up, spray it again. Just like this. Okay, and then wipe it off again, and just try and make sure that the only thing you're trying to clean is that screen, okay? The rest of it, it's just gonna be there. You just wanna make sure you get all of that off the screen. So now to save your transfer, you're gonna let it sit there, and it's all dry now, right? Because I wiped it off and I got all my chalk paste out of my little screens, just like that. I'm just making sure, double checking. Okay, and then you wanna make sure that you go shiny. See how it's shiny and the other side is not? Shiny to sticky, just like that. And you put it back on and you're ready to go again. You see, as long as that white's showing again, you're good to go. So that's it. That's how we make a door tag. What? Hey, Susan, how are you? Okay, so that's all I've got for you today. I'm so excited. I have one more to make real quick. And then I'm gonna make the long sign for you guys when I come back from this shower. And it's gonna be fun. So the next one I'm gonna do blue. I'll take some pictures and post them up here for you so you can see all the happy. And remember, shop with me at www.chatandchalk.com. And go and visit my blog too. I know it looks a little dated. I'm gonna be adding a blog on there soon on how to make lemon syrup for your iced tea. What? Yes. So it's going to be so much fun. So thanks for hanging at the Flamingo Farmhouse with me. And